everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danny if you are new, and if you are returning, then thank you so much and welcome back. Today we are continuing my favorite things series, and we're going to go through some of my favorite toddler products, and that includes games, activities, different toys that we love. Now this is specifically what my toddler enjoys, as well as my family, and just little things that kind of make momming in general easier. So I hope this can help you just make things a little bit simpler. So these are some of my favorite toddler things, and there will be a couple of videos that I'll link into this video kind of to show you how things work, because it's kind of hard to explain unless you actually see it happening. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So the first thing we're going to talk about are these popsicle holders. So you can see one of them has her name on it. I know it's backwards, but one of them says Summer, but these are just some felt fabric popsicle holders, and these are not just for Otter Pops, but for any other popsicle that has a stick. Now I'll show you. Your Otter Pop or whatever it is, you just put it right into the container there, cut off the top, and then they can push it up. And it obviously stops any mess, anything going on in your popsicle, and also keeps their hands a little bit mess free. Now obviously I know kids popsicles, they're supposed to get dirty, I know, but sometimes I just like to keep her a little bit cleaner, keep her outfits a little bit clean. So these you can find on Amazon, and then a friend of mine actually just used her Cricut and kind of customized them for me. So these are a staple in my house. Moving on, this is like a holy grail. So you can see it is a snack canister. Now, a lot of you probably know about this already or use a similar thing for formula or something like that, but this is what I keep in her diaper bag. So as I mentioned in my previous videos, we go out to dinner a lot, and snacks is definitely how I keep her busy most of the time. So you can see it's just stackable. She has a bunch of her little snacks in here, and it's slim, so it fits right into her diaper bag, and I love it. And you can just unscrew the top, and you can do one section at a time, but you also can do one section at a time and the lid still stays on it, so it doesn't necessarily just all fall out. So then you can stack them however it makes sense. If you just need a couple of them, you can stack it just like this or just like this. It's perfect. I absolutely 100% recommend it. That way you can have just a plethora of different snack options for your kiddo when you're out, if you need to keep them busy. Okay, the next item that we're gonna talk about kind of goes along with like the food-ish kitchen stuff. So these are magnetic locks. So these are just the how you can lock up your cabinets and those types of things. So as you can see, it's just like a little plastic knob that's a magnet. Go over to your cabinet, find where the magnetic side is, open it, and as you close it, you'll see without the magnet, it cannot be opened. And we just use the side of our refrigerator to store the little magnet piece. So I personally don't like the look of the baby locks on cabinetry. It's just my personal preference, so this is how we kind of hide that. It did take a little bit of time to get used to where the magnet is within the cabinet, but once we did, we never looked back, and we absolutely love them. So these are Amazon magnetic kid cabinet locks, and you can use them for a lot of different things too, even on like slide out drawers and those types of things. So these are golden. Color Wonder markers. Now I know that you probably already know about them, but these are Color Wonder from Crayola, and they are mess free. So they will only draw on specific type of paper. So you just get a Color Wonder coloring book, if you will, and it will only mark on the coloring book. So it won't mark on your tables or your furniture or even their skin. So sometimes when I'm working, or I need to keep Greer busy for a certain amount of time, these are perfect, because then I know I don't have to necessarily watch her like a hawk, because they're not going to get everywhere. So I absolutely love these Color Wonder. They also have Color Wonder, they have the finger paint, and they have stamps that do the same thing, so they don't transfer to any other thing other than the specific Color Wonder paper. So you can kind of keep things mess free, stain free, and not have to worry about it while they're getting their color on. Okay, next up is a bubble machine. I cannot tell you enough about the bubble machine. So I think this was $12 or $13 on Amazon. You fill it up here in this little tub, and the wheel, I can't move it right now, but the wheel spins and gives you bubbles. So the best money I think we could have ever spent was on this bubble machine. It does take like 6 batteries, but they've lasted a long time, and we've gotten a lot of use out of this. Our dogs even like chasing the bubbles, so it is perfect for outside and just creates just a super fun environment for the kiddos. Really inexpensive, and you don't have to get messy with the bubble sticks and the bubble wands and everything else. So I just put it on like a ledge, and she just plays in the bubbles, and it's one of her favorite things. Up next is this faucet extender. So I know it kind of looks like a like a cup, I guess, for guys when they play sports, but I swear it's not what this is. As you can see, as Greer's washing her hands, it just attaches to the faucet and extends that water out a little farther so that she can do it by herself. I don't have to physically hold her while she washes her hands, and that way she feels a little bit more independent. And then right here, it can connect to kind of any faucet. You just put it on there, and it just extends the water out this way, just kind of like the last video just showed. So I love these because we are trying to teach Greer proper hand washing, especially throughout this pandemic. It's never a bad thing to teach your littles good hygiene and hand washing skills. So this is how we can do that and help myself not go so crazy with all the water splashing everywhere. And she can actually do it on her own. And I love being able to teach her those independent skills. So next up is a very underrated thing, but I think it's the best, especially if you have little girls. If you don't have little girls, this may not, you can just skip through this part, it may not apply. It's this little pick tool, you can see, and then there's like a little razor in there. That sounds aggressive. It's not really a razor. It's just like a little cutting thing. And you use it for your little's elastics. So we use these little tiny elastics for Greer's hair for right now. So far they still fit her hair, but it's getting so stinking thick that I don't think it's going to fit very much longer. But for these little elastics, it usually does pull their hair out, and I don't want to do that, obviously. So, and especially too, if my husband is putting Greer to bed, if I'm at practice or I have a late meeting or anything like that, then this is perfect. You just take the little pick part. So I have the hair tie right here. This is the best way I figure I could show you, is take the little hair tie, take the pick part here, and it just cuts it right out. So there's no pulling, there's no yanking, and the best part is that it's on Amazon, and I think a pack of 6 of these little picks are like $4 or $5. They are the best, and they have saved us a lot of pulled hair and a lot of tears, because they always get upset when you pull their hair too. So this is gold right here. I absolutely, absolutely love it. Next up is this sink. So hopefully you can kind of still see me zoomed in here. So it just looks like a standard sink, but this sink actually has running water. So you open it up, if I can do that. Anyway, yeah, open it just like this, and you put the water in the basin underneath here, close it up, and then the actual faucet itself, so this is kind of the pump part here. We don't have batteries in it right now, but anyway, you put the pump in the water and you turn on the faucet just like this, and you do have running water. This is probably the best $20 we've spent on Amazon. It keeps her busy for so long. And it comes with all these little plates and like little pretend dishwashing liquid and a little dish brush, and she just absolutely loves it. So $20, Amazon, running water, put a beach towel underneath it, and let your kiddos go to town, because it will keep them busy for so long. Up next is this little Melissa and Doug cleaning caddy. So Greer absolutely loves pretend cleaning with me, and she thinks she's doing the real thing, so it really works out for the both of us. But this little cleaning caddy, we got it for her for Easter, and it is epic. So it has like a little cleaning checklist and a squeegee and a little pretend spray bottle that I actually did put real water in. She can't actually get the spray function down yet, but she still loves it. And a little sponge and her little cloth. So she really enjoys, and it comes all in this little caddy. I know it's pretty unorganized here, but anyway, she adores it, and she gets her little cleaning caddy out when it's time for me to start cleaning, and she copies every little move I make, so she absolutely adores it. I know it seems like a pretty unconventional and boring toy to get your kid, but if they like helping you with any chores or they want to be a little mini you, it is honestly the most perfect little toy you can get them. So let's see, last but not least is the Melissa and Doug little cleaning stool here. I will move it so you can see. Don't mind how messy the playroom is, but you can see it comes with like a little duster and a mop and a broom and a little dustpan, and it all is on this little caddy. I know most people probably have already been aware of this toy, but this is also a really, really fun one. Again, like I said, Greer absolutely adores, like, let me get you zoomed in again here. She adores cleaning with me and pretend cleaning with me, so it's probably the best thing ever. Just kidding, I have one more. So these are our favorite books. So if you don't own these books, please try to go get them. They are really soft. They are kind of bulky, but they are just the different things. So numbers, colors, and shapes is good. The 100 animals, and then they have another version of this book where they have like little tabs that you can flip open that shows like your 100 first words or whatnot. We love these because they fit super well in the diaper bag, so wherever we're going, if we have to sit and wait somewhere, I like to introduce her to the animals, or she reads them to me, and it's getting to the point where she actually needs some more of these because she knows them all. So Pretty Baby and Tiger Tales is the brand here, but they are the perfect little travel books and perfect for your little to start introducing some basic words, basic animals, those types of things, but are also super convenient for travel as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this toddler favorites video. There's probably 100 more things that I think are my favorite toddler things, but I just had to highlight my very specific favorite toddler items. So I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you did like it, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.